this message right here, we finna get into this message of why your old job wants you back. You understand? Because they want you back. That's the truth, okay? So we got the truth here. And then say go harder in the reverse, okay? So they could potentially want you to come back work for them because they need help, okay, with the go harder in the reverse, okay. Something's not been moving the way that it should be moving where that job is concerned, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take my time to meditate and see which deck of cards I'm going to use first. Okay, so I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot, okay? Because yes, I was just talking to y'all. I hope y'all doing good today. Peace, love, and light. That part right there. I really did try to have my hair done, but don't want to do what I wanted to do. That part right there too. Oh my God! But yes, it's like when I was just saying that, it's like you was good the way that you are. Okay. Also, something about you in alignment. Okay, as well for some sort of blessings. You on your purpose at this time too. So this the energy deck as well. Use the energy oracle too before I even get into the tarot. All right. So your old job wants you back. All right. Listen, it's crazy. Not your old job wants you back. Your old man wants you back. Your old woman, they all want you back. You understand that part right there? They all want you back and stuff like that. Why? Because you was one of the best things they ever had. You understand? And that is so crazy. You understand? The best thing they ever had. That's what you was. The best thing that they ever had. Peace, love, and light is giving that. You understand? So we got the truth here and we got go harder. Okay, so I think the truth is out. Okay, about some things that had happened in the past as well with you regarding with you and this job, and if you were wronged on a position and working a certain position, you understand. Um, you got the goddess of the moon energy coming out, and it says door to personal healing and happiness, and storm warning in the reverse. Okay, your intuition is telling you to focus up on yourself if you want to avoid a storm. Okay, with the goddess of the moon energy here, don't be afraid to ask God questions. Don't be afraid to ask your spirit team questions. Is what I'm saying here. They will provide you with the answers that you need. Use your intuition as well to help you to improve your plans. And what it's saying is like you should be working on yourself. The best thing you could be doing for yourself right now is literally keeping up with yourself. Listen, making sure you're not ashy, all of that type of shit, you understand? Making sure your lips not dry, your feet not cracked and crusty and crunchy and shit like that. Making sure your hair is done, making sure your nails is did, looking beautiful and stuff like that. You understand that part right there? Taking care of yourself. With the truth energy here, door to personal healing and happiness. All right, now this job could be one of those jobs where it's like a caregiver position or something like that that requires you to care for other people. You understand? To pretty much like put other people in the front of yourself and to take care of others, to teach others, lead others, and things like that. You understand as well. So what I'm seeing here is focusing on yourself. Is helping you to avoid a storm. So this job could be potentially trying to get you to work for them so that they can cause a problem in your life with the storm warning here in the reverse as well. Okay, so if it's like you don't need a storm warning because you're avoiding a storm, you understand what I'm saying? That's crazy. So you could have chosen to not go back to a certain position that you used to work, even though they're offering a position to you. Okay, seeing they offering you a position that you probably would not be happy with either. We got water here. Okay, so the water coming out as well. Water energy here. I'm seeing somebody dreaming a lot about water. Okay, we got flexing coming out up in a reverse as well. Somebody who could be having dreams about water. You could be having dreams about floods, rain. Even we got landscape up in a reverse. You could have had dreams about it flooding in your home or something, or raining inside of your home and things like that as well. You understand? And what's so crazy is you would think that that dream means that there's storms and stuff to come, but the truth is, it's telling you that there's blessings to come. You understand? And a lot, like large blessings. Okay, where it's like if you even have a dream where it's like sprinkling or raining or something like that up in your house, you understand? Is what I'm seeing here. By your next birthday, okay, I think your life is going to be changed, okay, in a very dramatic and blessed way. Let's go, is what I'm seeing here. Let's go. You understand? So I'm seeing things being very busy for you. So that's why you need to take rest, focus on your own personal happiness and healing, and take some time to yourself. You could be a person who was like, you was recently looking for a job or something, and then it's like somebody, your resume, your credentials and things like that, it's got a lot of people blowing you up and things. So you're not somebody who like can't find a job or something. You actually got people wanting to throw work at you. You understand? And you're willing to work, is what I'm seeing here. However, you need to be focusing up on your own self at this time, resting, healing, and being happy, is what I'm seeing here too. So we got an air ball underlying energy here. Well, this is crazy. So it says water, flexing, okay, landscape, and let's go. This also telling me somebody went somewhere by a pool or something like that. Somebody at a pool or something, but they didn't go someplace to flex. They went someplace for healing. Okay, they were very, very stressed out. You could have took a trip while you worked at this job before, and you could have went to some place where it is sunny, and it's like you went to like a resort, or you went by the beach, or the sea or something like that for a vacation. And you didn't go to flex with flexing in a reverse. Then you got landscape up in a reverse as well, and then let's go in the upright. I think you went somewhere because you needed healing. This also is a call for you to watch your feelings and emotions. Know that people's feelings and emotions, they're going to be more intense, okay, even yours. I sense a full moon, okay, probably right now or to come. You understand? Is what I'm seeing here as well. And somebody is like going to be so emotional about a certain situation, right? And this person may be bragging on blessings in their life, but it's not giving bragging. It's like they just talking about some good things that they got going on, right? And it's so the flexing is in reverse as well, okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's go. Somebody don't got a point to prove to nobody, okay. That's what I'm seeing as well. And then with the air ball there, it's like a bad shot. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. Like is somebody like shooting a shot, and it's not going where it's supposed to be going, right? It's like somebody listening to somebody, and they thinking like, oh, I like this person energy, and then they try to shoot they shot at the person, and it don't really go anywhere, right? Also, I feel like they gonna give it a shot where you are concerned, right? Like the old job and things like that. Or they're gonna reach out to you, and they're gonna try to get you to come back. And it's looking like an air ball, okay? Like you're not going back. You understand? Somebody in the comments saying they're Capricorn. Okay? Peace, love, and light. So we got you are enough here too. And weakness in the reverse. Somebody's very confident. Somebody already knows they are and stuff like that. That's the truth. And it's like this job could want you to prove yourself and things like that as well. This could be a job where you actually had the credentials and stuff like that to work the job, but emphasis on when you're being hired, all the questions that you getting answered and things asked and stuff, the questions that they asking you and things and stuff. And then it's almost like they are expecting for you to not have certain credentials and shit that you already have too. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing where it's like people that don't hold certain credentials, depending on what type of job it is, and you get in that job, you will have certain people who do hold those credentials, just trying to make you feel less than. You know what I'm saying? When whatever it is that you doing at the job is necessary just as well as whatever they doing at the job is necessary, but they will be like very like condescending, catty, all of that type of stuff. Judgmental and things like that, try to make you seem like you're not equipped for the job or something. But what it's looking like is you got weakness in the reverse, and then you got needs rest. Okay, here needs rest. So that part right there, you could have some very beautiful eyes, but they give it away when you're a little tired and stuff like that. That's what it's looking like too. Like they give you away if you tired or anything like that. You angry. Okay, your eyes literally be telling your how you feeling and things like that sometimes. Okay, is what I'm seeing here too. Somebody, you could tell somebody's tired by their eyes as well. Okay. So a divine sign that somebody needs some sort of rest. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there too. So that's an air ball there too, is what I'm seeing there. So 1111. So somebody is like not able to shoot their shot at somebody at this time because that person is working on themselves. We got the love energy here. So somebody could love somebody and just want to see them taking care of themselves and doing good, doing well by themselves and things like that, focusing on their health is what I'm seeing here, and that has helped you to avoid a storm. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So it's like if you wanting to get ready for a certain job or something like that, right? And it's like that will cut in between you taking time for yourself and resting and stuff like that, and it's not good. You're very powerful is what I'm seeing here too, and people need to look out for you. That's the thing about it, because you're coming. That's the whole point. It's like you are coming. You understand that part, and you are becoming, and they need to look out because here you come. That's the honest to God truth. And I guess these is like certain people, they could be wanting to hire you because they wanting to stop you from getting certain opportunities that they could know about. You are loved, right? It's like being at a job, and then it's like you are trying to get a job with another company and stuff like that too at a certain point in time. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but it's like them two end up getting in cahoots and stuff like that in regards to you, but not with each other, against you. You understand what I'm saying? The job that you wanted and the job that you were already working. You understand what I'm saying? It was like the job that you were working were able to get bought out, and what they was bought out for is to like give up all your type of information, cause setbacks and stuff like that. You can't trust them people. Don't go back and work for them people. No matter how good you was doing to them, doing how good you was, and they up working with them, what good blessings your energy brought them or whatever, they were still able to be paid to go against you, to do you wrong. That's what I'm seeing here. And God wants you to know that you are loved, so He don't want you competing for no job positions or nothing like that either. So we got let's go here coming out in the reverse. Say you are loved, and then let's go in the reverse. Spirituality. Because your intuition telling you not to do nothing right now. Okay? That's what it is with the let's go up in the reverse. You focusing on your own self. And it's like you're not looking to rile nobody up right now, empower nobody else when it comes to their job and what they have to be doing out here in the world. It's looking like you done took your power back from somebody or some people, probably them people that you used to work with, like I just said. This is about your old job wanting you back. Some of y'all, it's a ex-lover or something, ex-friends and stuff. They want you back. They want you back around them and things like that too. Okay? What this got to do with anything, right? So something about a divine sign and something about a landscape. Exactly that part too. You could have saw something at a school, you understand, or at a place. Is what I'm seeing here that you were around recently, a park. You understand? And it's like you saw something, and it's a divine sign to you. We got talk to me here. And it's like they all on bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like you could have just saw something by chance because you take walks. You like to walk around. You walk around different places. You walk around and you go to parks. You'll even walk around the school playground if the school's not, you know what I'm saying, having any sessions going on, right? That's what's so crazy. And it's given like you saw something written somewhere, probably on a stone or on the ground or something at the school or something like that. But it was a certain message, you understand? Peace, love, and light. And you were right. This shit is crazy. A divine sign. It was like a sign to you. You understand? We got sunshine and landscape. So it was like the sun shining in a certain place. And it's like, okay, you typically on a hot day want to avoid so much sun. But something about this day makes you feel like, oh, I want to walk through there. Okay? That's what I'm seeing there. And I feel like the walk through there, looking at everything around and stuff like that, made you feel like that's not where you want to have your energy. You understand? Real shit. And it's like tributes, okay? You can even been seeing of other people. You know how some people are like write people's names, and it'd be like hundreds of names and stuff like that. But these are all the different people that they're giving a tribute to, and they're saying thank you to those people and things like that, right? And it's like you could just notice a certain particular name. You understand what I'm saying? At a certain place in school, right? Or a park or something. But it's a certain person's name. And it's also the name of a school up in your city and things like that, right? And it's given like these people, all these school buildings and stuff, things like that, are usually dedicated to a specific person or exactly. You understand what I'm saying? Or the person done so much in the city or so much in the United States that they're going to name a school after this individual and stuff, right? So I need to figure out something about Atwater, Mother Atwater. It's because that's how I saw it. When I saw it, it said Mother Atwater. You understand? So I need to know a little bit more about that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. We got fine as fuck here. I like your energy. Because sometimes the whole city could be in on a big ass crime. You understand? Somebody likes your energy. It's like you also could be fine as fuck is what I'm seeing here. Well, you see how all of these police sirens and stuff like that when I just say what I just say. You understand? Real shit. All these police sirens because yeah, sometimes it could be a whole city end up on some crimes that done happen to some people and some children and things like that. Mainly the children. You understand? I feel like the school systems need to be investigated a little bit deeper when it comes to all of those missing kids and shit like that. Because that's where my mind goes to on some real shit. They be in on that shit. Some of these schools just got an eerie ass, old ass vibe to them too, where it just give us just depressing ass energy, depressing ass vibe. Soon as you walk into the building, my baby, I ain't even gonna lie. So I was walking around schools and parks and stuff the other day, and I just was noticing that. Okay, so we got water here, and then we got flexing. So somebody is flexing by the water, right? Or and it's somebody like you was looking good. Okay, in your little bathing suit, your little two-piece, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have a lisp. They talk like that with a lisp, or they got I don't know, when everything is like a at the end or something, but somebody could have saw somebody and they look good as fuck, you understand? And the person that's saying it is like they got a lisp or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so they was watching, watching hard and noticing that somebody got some sort of a birthmark in a certain position or a certain spot up on their body. I ain't gonna lie, that person could have literally like faked like they had a relationship with another individual because they could have just saw somebody while they was out swimming or something like that in a bathing suit or something, and they try to make it seem like, oh, they seen that person like in a personals, and even in a situation somebody could have, you understand? And it's like that part too. Okay, some sexual exposition, okay, as well. That could be one of the things that they want to do to somebody too, is reminding me of that Lucifer show. where it's like the lady she was working a certain job. She was working at an elementary school, and then her ex or something like that ended up sexually exposing her, and she used to do porn or something when she was younger or something like that. And then it was like she couldn't work that job, and she ended up going to be a detective or something. But it's some other stuff going on with certain people. It's like just avoid certain jobs. Somebody is trying to fuck up your name, you understand, as well. You understand, fuck up your reputation is what I'm seeing here, because so many people love you because you're so creative is what I'm seeing here, where your creativity is concerned. You could be a heartbreaker. Pretty eyes, you could be so pretty, you understand. And what I was saying to y'all yesterday, it was crazy, because I was like, you're gonna have to stop looking at people. So just stop looking at them, because sometimes you don't even be making faces and people looking at you like they want to, you looking at me like you trying to fuck, you understand, that type of shit. And you ain't on that with nobody, you understand what I'm saying. However, people are lustful out here. Real shit is hot out here. Niggas is lustful. Niggas, some of these people ain't got no girlfriend or boyfriend, and if they do, they still can't help but look at other people. It's giving what they call that wandering eyes and stuff like that. Lust on other people, people outside of a relationship, they partner and things like that too. But yes, it's giving that like somebody could just like to watch porn, watch other people have sex and stuff like that as well, okay? And somebody could be a creep, and it's like this person could have like cameras set up in their house. I'm hearing something like cameras in their glasses. They a person who wear glasses, things like that. And it's like you got to be careful of doing sexual things with this person, because they're a pervert. They will record you without you knowing and things like that. Then they the type of person that will try to blackmail you about it as well. So airball, that's the truth. And it's like this person did that to somebody did that to you, and it did not, like if they tried to sexually expose you too, it was an airball. That's the truth, okay, as well. People only know you for being fly as fuck and on a path of ascension with graduation here as well. Somebody, you're a healer or something, but we say needs rest because you just went through an ascension, and ascensions take a lot of your energy. You might not be feeling it, that you need to get more rest and stuff like that, but you are being called to get more rest, whether you feel like you need it or not. You understand? That's what I'm seeing here. Sunshine, you could be out in the sun and some people see you, they think you fine as fuck, my baby. And it's like you're not afraid of the sun. You go out and get in the sun, And I don't know why I feel like it's a dark skin thing, you understand? Whereas like some people are really like not wanting to be in the sun, or brown period. Some people not wanting to get tan, they don't want to be in the sun. They talking about, oh, I'm gonna get darker. Like, ain't that the fucking point? You understand? Ain't that the point? You understand? If you know what the sun do, it takes scars and stuff like that away and stuff. So I love being out in the sun, but it's giving like you be out in the sun a lot more, and you look very fine in the sun. Fine as fuck, beautiful, handsome. It's what I'm seeing here. Water here as well. You could be a water sign. You could need to drink lots more water. You could been around the water lately. Go see the lake, or a beach or something like that too recently. And then we got flexing. All right. I'm seeing people doing stuff like it's funny, funny things too, I'm hearing, I'm gonna swallow my pride, say I'm sorry, stop pointing fingers, the blame is on me. So somebody, yeah, they do want you back, or they want you to come back around and stuff. They want to apologize and stuff like that. And it's like somebody could have been seen while they's doing something out in the rain, like dancing like a Morion or something. They could be coming off like they flexing or something. They tear their shirt open or some shit. But they on some other stuff. They could be making content. Flawless victory here. Peace, love, and like somebody could just be doing. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Somebody, they could be just doing something, recording themselves outside in the rain or something like that too. Okay. Beauty mark here. And luxurious, okay? You can have a beauty mark in a certain spot, where some people are able to read moles and beauty marks and things like that. One where it's like you're meant for the luxurious life, you understand? You were meant to live a lavish life and things like that because of where a beauty mark is placed on you. Also, we got love. You are loved here, okay? So God wants you to know that. Your ancestral spirit team wants you to know that as well, okay? And I feel like they're gonna show you that by making sure that you get to live a luxurious life. You understand that part right there, and it's telling you to rest. That part right there. You don't struggle. Don't get out here overdoing it. Over the word over exerting. Okay, exerting. Don't get out here over exerting yourself. That's what they do not want you to do. You done gave to people who done abused and misused you. You done worked for people who done did the same shit. You done loved on people who done did the same shit. And God, I'm not going for you doing that no more. Okay, you might just find yourself coasting lately. You understand? And I'm gonna be honest, it's not due to you. You ain't doing shit wrong. Okay, if money coming in a certain way, I see you handling the things that's important and stuff like that. Some things are delayed. It's not because of you. It's because other people are involved. And you can get the information to them as quick as you get it to them. But then they go take their slow time slacking and stuff. That's a benefit for you as well. When shit taking a little bit longer to process than it should, because people really not wanting to process the shit. They just know when they got to. Some people want to do some shit last minute and stuff. But then them doing moving the way that they be moving only give you more room to rest. So take it. Because I'm seeing some of y'all could be anxious and stuff. While I'm so calm as hell. And I know I ain't the only one that God talking to when it comes to this stuff like that, right? So I can see some people that's getting anxious when they waiting around for certain things to happen. Oh, I just submitted these documents or this to them people a week ago. It's already a week past. They ain't got back to me. They ain't saying nothing to me. That's on their ass. You understand what I'm saying? That type of shit. Don't sit around being frustrated about nothing that's going on with you. You understand, when they got other people involved and they got to handle business and paperwork and stuff, you submit whatever you need to submit and then you go chill. They get back to you once they got that shit together. And then my thing is, you might just need to check and stuff to make sure that they not trying to play with your ass too. Try to, oh, I didn't get this and didn't get that, bitch. I'm gonna be having you bitches run your cameras back type shit. Don't play with me. Looking at on some real shit. So we got talk to me here and look out. Okay. Somebody gonna want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You might need to be ready for that. Because this person going to be love bombing the fuck out of you. You are loved. You understand? You're going to need to be ready for that. Because the person, when they talk to you, they're going to be, oh, I love you so much and things like that. You are loved. You are enough. You are this. This could have been shit that the person said to you before. But they wasn't showing you that shit either. That's some gangster. Oh my God. It say gangster. Be grateful. Okay. You are enough and you are loved. Okay. Somebody. It could be a gangster or somebody with that type of energy or vibe that's in love with you. And they can feel very grateful, okay, for you, or some you enter in a life or something like that through spirituality, okay. You're making a connection with this person, and it's like go harder. It's in the reverse. You already got their heart. You are loved, okay. You, whoever this not somebody that you gotta work hard to get their attention or anything like that. You understand? Somebody's been working on themselves. Hi. And working on their weaknesses and things like that, turning their weaknesses into strengths, or just working on their flaws and their weaknesses. Working on, I'm hearing on triggers, some people being triggered and things like that as well. You got to do something nice here, okay. In fine arts, the egg on the face, okay. Somebody could have wrote a song for somebody, drew a picture for somebody or something like that, painted something for somebody. What else? Fine arts. Sing a song for somebody. Somebody could have rapped something, made a rap song or something like that. Good ghostwriter for somebody. Somebody's that could have like, what is this here? What's the first one? Do something nice. Took somebody to a show or some shit like that. Simple. You probably ain't the one that's creating the content. You took them to enjoy a nice night out at a fine arts event. Okay, it's giving like some sort of a show or orchestra or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Fine arts. And then they what they do. That part right there, we finna get into it because it got egg on the face. You understand? This could be somebody from the past or something like that too. And it could just be a new person as well because you're not trying to go back to nobody from the past. But definitely MVP, somebody is, they got egg on the face because somebody an MVP and they into the fine arts. They could have wrote a song or something like that for somebody, and it's like the song, the person don't like the song, or the person either did not hear the song with the, I don't know, because it say egg on the face. Somebody your career, if you do music and stuff like that, and you do something else, you're known for something else, and then you do music and stuff like that, and then that's what it's looking like they move. That's moving not the way it's like you. I don't know what the fuck, because it's given like because of who you are, you get a lot of attention and people listen to your shit. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. But what is it? Because it say egg on the face. Did you say something to somebody? You like somebody? You put something up in a song and stuff like that? I ain't gonna lie. I heard something. I heard some lyrics. I ain't gonna lie. You understand? From a certain specific person. And it sounded like me. You understand that part right there? It sounded like something that I said. And it sounded like somebody repeated what I said in a song. But I don't know. I don't trust that person. Peace, peace, love, and light. So you could be right, and they could have literally did that, and it could have been to get your attention, and that could be why a person feel like egg on their face because they did something nice for you, and you like you're kind of shying away from it, or like little like I don't know about that, apprehensive about something, where somebody's sending some energy towards you. It say you are enough, okay, and be grateful. I feel like you was coming off as a spiritual gangster to somebody as well, and I feel like they had to learn to be grateful for you, okay? And I don't know what was going on with that person, but they was probably like looking for somebody else in the past, real shit, thinking like you did not add up or something like that, to their standards and things like that when it comes to women that they would date or men that they would date, and this person was like kind of like they brushed you off or something like that, or push you to the side, or didn't even consider you, okay? Because I'm hearing reconsider, right? So now it's like they up in this position where they had to reconsider or something, and then it's like they've been thinking about you. Somebody could have sent a message to you and things like that. But I feel like it can seem like egg on their face. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. You said to the standards of other people as well. Not exactly. It's like somebody was also. That's the truth. Okay. So sometimes it's not just to their own standards and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the person was feeling you the whole while. But I feel like they may have let they people or people around them get up in their ear and talk them out of coming towards a certain person. That's the truth. And so it's not to their own standards. Because if you look at it and you think about some shit, I'm hearing humble beginnings, my baby. They should have, you hear me? So people like that, okay? And then we got dislike coming out in the reverse, okay? So somebody is like, they always liked you. That's what's crazy, the details, okay? Somebody always liked you. So I feel like somebody might look at it like, oh, it's just a person trying to spin a block and this and that and the third after something else that did not work out. Nope, they always wanted to do that was their first choice. That's what they wanted to do initially, is try to get to whoever, talk to you, fuck with you, but it was like nobody else wanted them to. Let's go in the reverse. They like, no, that's a no-go. Don't fuck with that one. You don't mess with somebody like that. You know, is they pretty much like, it's people who are richer, women that's richer, women that's more popular, men that's more popular, men with more money, men more boss, big boss, all that type of shit. So they like literally let people talk them out of like connecting with you. Okay. So what is the whole point of this here? Okay. Sunshine, weakness. Somebody is like avoiding the sun, okay? Sun been doing them dirty. Looking at, I don't know. Oh my God, the sun has been like torture to somebody. That's what I'm hearing. Peace, love, and light. But it's saying you are loved, okay? So Beauty mark is coming out again. Luxurious, fair and square, nosy, and creativity. Somebody is watching somebody and they thinking like, oh my God, why is this person so creative? Why is everybody like this person? Why are people watching this person? Why are so many people just sitting here like just listening to this person talk or whatever the case may be? And why does this person like this person? And it's giving it fair and square that they like that person. You understand that part right there too. And somebody could have just went for somebody who was more luxurious, okay, somebody who was like more, they, I don't know, their style, things like that could have captivated somebody, okay. But we got creativity. Somebody was definitely copying somebody else's creativity. And this person could have had a little bit more, they could have a little more than you, and they'll copy what you do, but they'll go have somebody like make them an outfit from scratch or something like that because they got a lot of money. They'll go copy your colors, they'll copy your outfit and stuff like that, and go to a designer, a name brand designer and stuff like that because they got a whole lot of money. So it's like somebody was doing weird shit, okay, with somebody who I guess was living it's saying a honest and normal type of a life, okay. And it was like there's the person just so envious of this other person, but they the one with all the money. No, it don't matter. Okay, it don't matter because somebody is like your energy. So like, let's go. You get people riled up and things like that. You empower others and stuff like that. I like your energy. You're the type of person that make people feel full, okay, rather than depleted and empty and shit like that with the water energy here. Whereas other people can make people feel drained and shit like that. Your energy come off as very like fulfilling. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you had a rich hater, okay? So some of these people, your ex could have been rich or somebody from the past, maybe not an ex, is what I'm seeing here. Because we just talked about that. Somebody was like, didn't choose somebody because nobody else wanted them to choose that person. Let's go. Graduation. So somebody graduated, somebody evolved, okay, in the time apart or away from somebody is what I'm seeing here, okay? So that's so damn crazy here. What we got going on? So somebody copying somebody hair. So they could be wearing a similar hair color that you wear. They could be wearing something that you. They could be doing something you say you want to do out loud. They could be copying your clothes. Is what we was just talking about. Patterns, okay, as well, okay. For somebody, it's a pattern that they do this and things like that. They might not do it when you do it. A month later, they got red hair. Yeah, a month later or a week later, 2 weeks later, they got blonde hair. That type of shit. Certain things like that. They wearing the same colors that you wore up in a certain outfit. You got a lot of attention and things like that. Something similar to it as well. Is what I'm seeing here too. Only thing they can't copy is that I guess you gotta something about you have a natural, pretty structured mouth or something like that, and it's something about your spirituality that make it look more pretty. It say pretty mouth, okay. Dislike. Somebody could dislike your spirituality, okay. Somebody who do got a lot of money, a whole lot of money, and I was walking. Literally just walking, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's what I'm hearing. Like somebody is like you got your own music in your head, your own theme music. You understand? But I was also I'm hearing she's a bad mama jamma and stuff like that. For real. He said she's stacked. All that type of stuff. She got all the curves, all the things a man likes, or a man wants. I'm hearing that type of stuff too, okay? That's crazy. And it say flexing, right? So somebody you could have, and that's what I keep hearing. Shawty got a mean walk, a mean shoe game, bitch better than any bitch that you name. So it's giving that. And then it's like he's like, go girl. So somebody is like could be really encouraging somebody. You know what I'm saying? To like step on them. Cause I'm hearing that too. Beyonce when she like step on them, step on them, step on them, step. What is that song? Peace, love, and light. Powerful. Okay. And then it says it's working, keep going. Something that you're doing, keep doing that shit. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Get your big no, don't stop. The details. You are enough and be grateful. Okay, that part right there. Ah, I feel like gangster, real shit, and that's what I keep hearing too. It's funny as hell. Somebody could be from the West Coast, you understand? It's gangsters all around, but it's like when I hear it, I'm hearing when they be like, "Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster. Keep it gangster, dog. Keep it gangster." When they be like doing a crip walk and all that type of shit, that's what it's giving right now. Somebody's gangster, but it's like, they need to be grateful for something. Who, the gangster or what? Somebody needs to be grateful because you are enough. Period. Yep, somebody did not treat somebody like they was enough for them. Somebody saying they gonna need more than you. You know what I'm saying? You not enough for me, that type of shit. To be honest, the truth is you're too much for them. Let that sink in. You understand? Whoever the fuck walking around saying that you wasn't enough for them, they probably feel like they need multiple women or multiple men. Saying like, cause that's what I'm hearing. French Montana. I'm hearing when he's saying you're not enough for me, and nobody can equal me alone. You understand? That's that song where he says you are unforgettable, but that's the whole point. You're unforgettable. And this person was saying that you were not enough for them when they did meet you or when you were around them and things. You said that's a Mac 10 song. Ain't Mac 10 from the West Coast, man? If I'm not mistaken. Ain't he? Look at that ass. You know, he one of the OGs, right? Period. Like, he one of them legends and shit like that where hip hop is concerned, West Coast energy, right? Ain't he one of them? Peace, love, and light, if I'm not mistaken. So it's giving that somebody, period. It's like, because that part right there, I'm even hearing Kevin Gates, you understand, when he say, bitch, I'm a big gangster. That part right there, somebody there a gangster and stuff, and they feel like you should either, I don't know how you should have been with them, but they definitely was saying like you ain't enough for them and stuff. This person have be around plenty bitches, like to go to the strip clubs, fuck with hoes, all kind of stuff like that and things like that. And they was pretty much trying to say that you not enough for them or some shit like that. The truth is you're too much for them. And if not too much, just right. But you know, when that part right there, if they feel like you wasn't enough for them, you understand that part right there. It's like shit. I'd rather you not have me then. You understand? Real shit. I'm not enough for you, right? So the fuck type of shit is that? Somebody like your energy though. That part right there. Like if I'm not enough for you, don't even play with me. Ain't no need for you to. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it at all. So the details there. That's what I'm saying. The details. What about them? Damn. Looking nice. So we got pretty eyes here, but in the reverse. Needs rest. That's why. Let's go. That's what it's saying. Somebody needs rest and more water. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say what I want to say, cause I feel like somebody you got this like thing about yourself where it's like you're very confident with your eyes and things like that too. Okay, and you can speak with your eyes and stuff like that. Um, you see this? Okay, your eyes even to say don't fuck with me without you having to tell somebody don't fuck with me. You understand that part? I feel like ever since you done connected with somebody or talked to somebody, they don't look at other people the way that they look at you. Or some they see other they don't. No, they don't. Man holding a heart, you done had a victory with somebody, a caring connection and a victory. So you got a victory with somebody after speaking with that person. You understand? And it's like that person could be around somebody who got bags under their eyes and things like that, real shit. And it's like they don't really care to be looking into that person's eyes with the victory card there. And then you got let's go. Somebody also is like you need some fucking rest, right? You all steady hollering, let's go. That part. You know what I'm saying? Steady hollering, let's go. Like no, sit your ass down somewhere. Real shit. And like I said, somebody definitely had it wrong, had shit twisted where somebody is concerned. Weakness. You understand? And they say you are loved, right? Somebody is like you was out here searching for love in all the wrong places. You understand? That's like a weakness and stuff like that too. That could lead you to troubles and heartbreak and things like that as well. Okay? So we got on the flight and beauty mark. Somebody you keep flying bitches out. You gonna be broke. Like you better stop fucking with these hoes. They a weakness. Somebody. Period. The hell. Like literally. But if that's all they looking for, sexual encounters and stuff like that, I understand why they move that way. Because my mind literally was saying, like, you better go get your ass out and fraternize with some people and meet somebody instead of, like, having, you know what I'm saying, paying for sex. You understand? Make a genuine friend or something like that. Get to know somebody and stuff like that, right? I don't know. The details here, fair and square, flawless victory, and a special trait. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Somebody got a special trait. All right, and it's like they got a flawless victory as a result of that because they able to do something that somebody else can't do. They, you know what I'm saying? They able to do something that somebody else can't do. Fair and square, they able to do something better than others where a special trait is concerned. So on the flight, you was on a flight, and it was like you had this sense of energy that you could tell that you are loved. Okay, that people know who you are and they care about you, they love you, and that's the truth. So the details, you were called to pay attention to the details of when you were last on a flight or when you are on a flight. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. And it's given like you was being shown love at the airport. That's what it sounded like too. I ain't gonna lie, the last time I was on a plane, I was ready to get kidnapped. Oh my God. I was like, whatever, fuck it then. Wherever they taking me, I know they ain't finna hurt me. I'm just going. I'm finna go to wherever we going. We going to Egypt, we going to Dubai, where we going to? I'm gonna be honest. Cause it was like I got off the plane and I don't know why I was directed to go a different direction than all of the other people. You hear what I'm saying? I think I had another plane to get on or something. I'm not sure. But why they put me up on it was like instead of me going where the other people went, I was on this little buggy thing and then they drove me to a bus. But like not a normal bus, it's like this big ass bus and it was nobody on it. Nobody else there. No, but the people who work on it. And then I got on it, right? And I'm like, damn, where to sit? I guess I can sit anywhere. Nobody's here. So I like sit in like the middle area of the bus, right? Towards the, like between the front and the back type shit. Then it was like, what the fuck, bruh? The Emiratis plane, all that shit, they took me over there to where people go when they go on. You know what I'm saying? That part right there. So I'm like, where am I finna go? You understand where these people taking me? You understand? But then I was like, whatever. Fuck it. I guess I'm wherever we going, I'm going. I ain't even finna complain or nothing. Oh my God. Like it is what it is. I guess I'm going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. Look at that. I don't know, but that's crazy. It's a flexing and powerful. Okay, they was flexing. You know, it seemed like you was though. Like that part right there. That was the way they had stuff set up. They took me away from all of the other people. You understand? And it was like they separated me from all the rest of the people, and then gave me some privacy and stuff like that. That I ain't gonna lie, I was fucking with that on some real shit. I ain't gonna even lie. At first, I'm like, this a little weird, you know. So we got religion and birthday here. And I'm like, this a little weird, you understand? Like, why am I being directed away from all of the other people? They gotta go get their luggages and things and stuff. I gotta get mine too. They put me up on the little buggy cart and stuff like that. And like, you need a ride? I'm like, yeah. They take me someplace, but they I don't even know where they take me. That shit was funny because I just was sitting there, you know, like it is what it is. Fuck it. Then I end up on a bus or something like that. That's like the airport, and it's like not the bus that take you through the city or to get picked up by the Ubers and stuff. It literally like damn near took me to another plane. You, the area where the plane, girl, this shit was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. They say, let's go. And water. I was kind of wondering, like, where does this plane go? Because this one of them, to me in my mind, say this one of the ones that go overseas or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I think the bus that I was on had the same name as the plane. You understand? And I'm like, I'm not going to a foreign country, am I? Like, let me look. I'm looking at my damn pass, looking at the flight thing, like whatever it is. What does it say I'm going? Like, I'm constantly looking at that shit because I'm like wondering what the hell. Why is this experience like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it say to go here. I'm sure other people getting on that same plane as me. Why am I going on a detour? Why am I being detoured? Exactly. Period. That's what it was. But oh shit, like the truth. It was detour. You pay attention to everything, don't you? Right? Yeah, the details. Okay, it was a detour. It was to get you around that the actual. You know what I'm saying? The airport, so you could see and things like that. Because you definitely going to be doing more traveling and stuff like that. Also, to give you a feel of it and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The experience is going to be a little bit different than when you normally be flying around and you go have to go through TSA and all of that stuff with the other people and shit like that. You're going to be experiencing something different, okay? Because you're protected. You need to be safe and things like that too, and you are important, okay? And it's also given because you are loved. You understand that part right there? And you could have a special trait where you always win, okay? And it's like when people are connected to you, they do too. You understand? You all win together. It's what I'm seeing here. And it's like that's how you look at it. So that's probably how you gain love from certain people. When you hear how I say gained love, like love don't always be there right away. You understand? And people would think like it's like love is an instantaneous thing or love at first sight, and it's not all romantic or none of that type of shit either. It's given like you gained love, like love is a power, right? They say love is one of the highest frequencies there is. When you vibing up on the energy of love, then you end up being more powerful. Love heal every damn thing, period. Real shit. It's just that you got to know the way to love. To when you want that certain healing to take place, you got to know the type of love to put on it. You understand that part right there? So it's saying that, and it say you got a flawless victory, and you don't do no you don't be cheated to win. That's the thing about it, fair and square. And you know how victory feel when it's fair and square. Even when you know the odds up against you, it's neck and neck, whatever the fuck it is, especially if it's like a competition and shit like that. You know how good it feels when you know that fight, that battle was so motherfucking hard or tough, and you still win, bruh. That shit be feeling good as hell. So it's giving that like you genuinely be happy for people, especially when you be knowing that it was hard to get victory, and then you still don't cheat. You understand? You still don't. That part right there. You are loved. That's crazy. You are loved. And with that being said, I'm going to talk to you all later. Okay? Because it's like, that's why. It all come down to this, you know, and it's like you got to make the right choice and decision for yourself, regardless of the opportunities and stuff like that that is being offered to you and stuff like that, right? And then what we talked about With like, I ain't even get into the tarot. That's crazy. I'm gonna do that in the next video. 555 when I said that, cause change, right? I'm using my own little cards that I made and just wrote something on, and I got the three energy oracles just sitting there. But you avoided a storm. You know, don't nobody need to tell you about a storm coming, because you're not going to be in the storm. Period. You can have people in your family or friends and stuff even talking about how fucked up stuff finna be. You ain't gotta worry about that, and you be telling them that, and they be looking at you like, we gonna see everybody gonna be fucked. No, you're not going to be fucked up. You know this. Your intuition tells you this. Your spirit team tell you this. You can feel it deep within you. You seeing the things happening in your life. You seeing the details and stuff of what you are experiencing. Those people are not experiencing what you are experiencing to tell you what you're going to be going through in the future. You what, girl, I done already been through the worst. You understand? Telling people shit like that, they trying to tell you how hard shit gonna be for you. You telling them shit like, I done already been through the worst. That is not what God has in store for me. You understand? I don't see nothing but blessings for myself moving forward, and you are right. And you are right. You know, and half of the shit you was going through, them people played a hand and you going through shit. I don't know why they expect you to go through shit, because they got shit to go through. That's the truth. You know, you done sharing other people's burdens and sharing their damn karma and bad luck and misfortune. You understand? Good. It's a door to value, baby. You ain't got nothing to worry about until moving into the future. That's what it's looking like. How to handle all this wealth that's coming. How I'm gonna handle all this wealth, God. What am I gonna do with all that money, God? I think your mind on helping others as well, though. But you know, that's the only type of shit that you gonna have, girl. Real shit. And the angel of love. This is what you got to look forward. What you've been putting out into the world. What coming back to you tenfold. A whole lot of love and a whole lot of money. That part right there. Y'all think, well, now y'all see why I don't mind getting broke. That part right there. I might just go ahead and save up that 15, 20 G's and then just go start traveling around. You understand? So I can meet people. So I can get to fucking knowing people and stuff like that and doing what the fuck I gotta do. Showing people what I'm capable of. Experiencing a little bit more in this world and in this life. You understand? It might just look like you ain't done did shit. Then the bounce back look like the fuck? That's the truth. That's the truth. Look at that. And then adjacent possibilities. It's always going to be another way for you. I don't know what they thought they was going to be able to do. You understand? Like they gonna control your every move, every way you try to turn. They gonna set up a blockage, like the little yellow sign and say, nope, wet floor, that type of shit. You can't walk here, you can't go there, you can't do this, you can't do that. No, fuck that shit. So doors opening. What the hell I just said though? That's crazy. This came out first, and then this. Like, come on now, spirit. Like, come on now. Confirm my every word. You understand that part right there? Door to romance. Like, you ain't got nothing but a whole lot of love and I guess money and other experiences to look forward to. Cause them multiple doors. Healing. Door to personal. Girl, you was in your new beginning. Look at that. That part right there. So just get the rest. Do what the Lord telling you to do. Yes, it seemed like people rushing towards you. That's that thunder energy. Remember, we was using the mystical shaman deck the other day, and it was saying some stuff is already set in motion and things like that. And some of it is your manifestations as well as others. And it's saying, like, do your best to not go against your own manifestations and stuff. So, yeah, at the same time, you got your blessings coming in. You're going to have some people offering you things, right? You're going to have some people from the past wanting to offer you a job or to let's go have lunch or dinner or something like that. Let's talk. Let's bond over whatever, what's going on with you now. Things like that. Nope. I see that all being unnecessary. You understand? Because you done already dropped a seed in the ground. You understand? And it's starting to sprout. It's starting to germinate and things like that. And it's taking fruition in this world to become a flower. And then it's like it's people involved in that. That seed that you drop. Those are the people that That's where you put your attention, your efforts, all of that type of stuff. Where they, exactly where they gonna give you balance and reciprocity. Where it's going, you understand duality and things like that. Yin yang energy. You don't do where you gotta overexert yourself and then you get the. I've been smacked everybody. Oh God, trying to offer me a job. I don't know damn well they done mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Seven chakra archangel Uriel. First I was going with that shit. Then it's like the person keep talking to me like I don't like the way they talking. You understand? If you don't do this, if you don't do that, then your pay gonna be set at this and this and that. Bitch, fuck that shit. Get that shit out of my face. I ain't gonna even lie. Just signed the contract today. I ain't playing with no money. That part especially not about the money. So you understand that part right there. I've been in a career of finances for 10 years now. What the fuck I look like letting some basic ass motherfuckers play with me where money is concerned? Your money's supposed to go up as you progress, not go down. I don't understand that, bitch. I got my education from Milwaukee Public Schools, bitch. Y'all the ones that taught me math. Don't try to come at me with the bad math. The shit's not mathing. Get the fuck out of my face. Indecision in a reverse, bitch. Period. That part. I made my choice. It is what it is. Angel of love right there. And it's out of love. Self-love, whatever you say. This say the first gestures of love you give out gotta be to yourself. You understand? Before you can love anybody else anyways, you should be trying to love yourself, give it to yourself, and you don't let nobody mistreat you, misuse and abuse your ass, lowball you and shit like that if you love yourself. Shit. That's crazy though, on some real shit. The thing about it is, signed a new contract today. Yesterday is when the person said that shit, or the day before yesterday, like 1 or 2 days later, then here come a job offering you paid wages around your damn birth age. And a little, that type of shit, a little older and shit, a little bit more. Like, no, get the fuck on somewhere. You understand? Don't try to lowball me. I don't want that shit now. It ain't about the money or nothing like that, but it's about the mind and about the manipulation. You understand that you know? I ain't going nowhere hopping into shit to be manipulated. The fuck? Then literally manipulated because your heart is involved. You understand? Well, whatever it is, you love that type of shit. You love the job. You will love the job. You know this already. Then that's going to lead to people overusing your ass. So you can't let them do that. You can't don't do it. That part right there. So no. Because it's not going to happen. Door to value, the thinking woman. Exactly. You're smart. You're experienced. You've been through the shit already. We was talking about that. Certain things could have made you rigid and stuff. But it's like you don't play when it comes to the money. You understand? You don't play when it comes to your heart either, is what I'm seeing here either, or what you know. You don't let people play with you about your mind, your money, your heart, is what I'm seeing here. And I see you went to school, you did something, brushed up on your education so that you could be able to structure your own life, bring structure and stability to your own life, and to help you to heal your root chakra, my baby, with the first chakra, Archangel Michael energy there. And it helped you to learn how to protect yourself and what it is that you are creating. So going back to school wasn't a bad thing at all. You understand? And it was frustrating. Going to work at a school was frustrating. That part right there, angel of balance energy here. Now you got more balance in your life, right? They're like 6, 7. That part right there, that's what that's reminding me of but progression, my baby. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a balance. It's not going to be, it's going to be unfair. You understand the favor that you received, but just like the bullshit that you was going through. It was unfair. It was not fair. So what makes you think that the favor is going to be fair? It's not. Highly favored and highly blessed. That's what highly. Okay? That's what you're going to be. Patience. That's what you already are. Exactly. So patience. Patience is necessary. Because you don't got to move out of desperation, and you should not make no desperate moves and choices. Don't take no job out of thinking you don't know when some more money gonna come. Don't date somebody just because you feeling the urge or something, that temporary urge and things like that. You understand? And because tomorrow you might not feel that shit at all. You get a little horny or some shit, you ready to call somebody and call and to get the job done, slide. You want to come slide through? No. Go your ass to sleep. Oh, it's a real shit. Literally, go to sleep. When you wake up, you're not going to fucking feel like that anymore. Don't keep letting these temporary feelings and emotions cause y'all to make choices and decisions that could just be that choice or decision gonna last longer than what the fuck the feeling that the sensation you get from the experience. It reminded me of back yesterday what I was talking about, because I kept hearing that lady Betty White and what she said. A little bit of pleasure is worth a whole lot of pain. That type of shit. Talking about forgiveness, you gotta learn it. And she said it's a secret. If you learn the secret how to forgive, a better and a longer life you live. That's the thing about it. You forgive people, and then they try to find a way to lure you back in. Lure you right back in to do some fuck shit. They try to mess you up, fam. You understand? That's what I really truly believe. Because if it's like, why are you still trying to look for a way to lure me into some bullshit? Like, you don't remember what just happened. Everything that, that type of shit too. Like, why are y'all steady trying to play this game? Like, y'all don't understand that the next time it's going to be super worse if it be a next time. I'm trying to avoid it entirely. Right? Because a few of y'all can be like, oh, we want to do better by this person and stuff, but you still got a maggot, a couple maggots over there that's ready to cause a fucking problem and shit. And y'all can't control them maggots unless you really get in control of them, or whatever the fuck the case. Dose them down with some fucking Clorox bleach or some shit, rubbing alcohol. I don't know. But it's like they are there. You understand? So what the fuck you want me there for? So I could finally smack a bitch, lose my credentials, lose everything I worked so fucking hard for? No. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that job. You hear me? Because it's something like that too. Fuck that bitch. Who's this bitch, bro? I'm not even playing. The way that I just said that shit, it's a bitch, bro. It's some bitch. It's a bitch. God knows I don't know who it is either. That's the shit I don't fucking like. You understand? That part right there. Like, get that part right there. Because you release negative attachments. You don't think of people those ways. You're not sitting around jealous or envious of nobody else. So you're not thinking about who the fuck being jealous and envious of you, who don't want you to have your job, who wants you to suffer. You're not thinking about that type of shit because you don't sit around thinking like that about people. And maybe God don't want you to know who the bitch is. It's for the bitch to sit around just mad and angry and being nosy all the damn time. And every time she go to look at you, you looking good, you doing good, you better. Everything fucking bossing the fuck up more and more and more every fucking time the bitch come looking at you. That's all. Fuck that bitch. Journey. So man holding a heart here. Dealing with family, emotions, okay, feelings in a grounded place, or at least a place where he understands his own feelings and emotions and the feelings and emotions of other people, and he can see somebody is not a negative attachment. They not toxic. I think that's the word he coming up with. He not trying to deal with no toxic stuff. And at the same time, it's about being patient and letting the right partner into your life instead of moving out of desperation like we was just talking about. You be patient, experience a little bit more life, travel around the world a little bit, So that you don't just settle for anything that you think is just there and this is all that there is to choose from, right? Because God got something for you, somebody for you, or something like that too. That's what it's looking like. Healer of the ages energy here too. A healing connection, whether it's a lover, or a friend. Man holding a heart, he's dealing with family, love, and emotions. Okay, and that don't mean he your man. He could be your brother. He could be your best friend. He could be somebody you work with. And it's just like he care about you and understand you in a way where he not gonna judge you. That part right there. You do some fucked up shit or going through some shit. This type of person that encourage you or try to give you some help or direct you into a better way of thinking or something like that. They'll try to probably even change your mood or something. But this could definitely be anybody. But it could be a lover. Okay. It could be romance, which you had the three doors open for you: romance, value, and health and happiness. Okay, but they put health and happiness together. Okay, like it's one door. Whoever he is he's going to be a part of the healed version of you. Blossoming abundance, okay, as well as that too. He is growing financially abundant, whoever he is too. And I feel like that helps him to tap into his emotional side, a little bit more as well. The fact that he not mad, right? Being broke make you mad. Let's just keep it. Some people, they want to live a minimalist lifestyle and things like that. So, but some people, they like to work hard to earn money to do what they want to do and experience life as they want to experience it, right? Okay, so I feel he's good because he got money. I'm gonna just keep it real. Victory. Okay. This could also represent a person that's very, very emotional. Period. He's in tune with his feelings and his emotions. He could have emotional, what they call intelligence, is it pretty much awareness, right, of his own feelings and other people's feelings and stuff. Like, could be intuitive. And that could be why you do the blossom in abundance. Some of your males, using your intuitive gifts and abilities and stuff like that to help other people's and like healing in psychic ways. That could be what's helping you. The fact that your heart chakra is in a good place and you're able to give good, loving guidance, support to other people and stuff like that too. So you got a victory here. Oh. And if you see how I just feel like that, and it's like right up on the wrist, you understand that part right there. A caring connection, you understand? Somebody ready to cuff somebody. That's what it is. Like the car just set up right there on my wrist like that. Somebody, they ready to cuff somebody, It's a big Mrs. Officer, Mrs. Officer. Oh my God. We. Like a cop car, you understand? Somebody definitely trying to get in. What he say? I got stopped by a lady cop. She had me thinking I can date a cop. And what he said, because she read me my rights, said I had the right to remain silent. Now I got her hollering, sounded like a siren. She talking about wee. Oh my God, real shit. Whoever he is, he gonna bring a lot of balance into your life, and vice versa. You all come together. It must be gonna be a peaceful thing, okay? With the angel of balance energy there, and the deceit in the reverse, okay? They not gonna lie to you. They not gonna steal from you. They not gonna cheat on you. However, they gonna expect that from you as well. Don't lie to me. Especially don't lie to me. I'm hearing Lil Durk when he's like that song, Love Me Good and Lie to Me. But him and Nigel, but Lil Durk started off talking about, don't lie to me, don't lie to me. He started his verse off like that. You hear the song saying, love me good and lie to me. The whole time he ain't trying to hear none of that shit, but I'm going to do this feature. You understand? Because she popping and I'm popping. You understand that part right there. But bitch, don't lie to me, don't lie to me. That's how he started it off. Literally, when I was listening to the song the other day, I was rolling. I ain't gonna even lie, because I listened to it like a week ago, right? And that's what I'm hearing now. Bobby Shmurda. happened about a week ago. Get your big. We up a hot nigga, somebody here. They a hot nigga. That's the problem. When you understand, somebody calm your ass down, cool off, cool off. Cause yeah, the block is hot. The block is hot, hot, hot. Like literally. Lil Wayne again, but look though, I'm not even playing. That's why I don't be doing shit wrong. They watching left and right. They all on it out here, police the people, but they always got something better to, they don't. But I don't know what these people got going on. I don't know anybody's business. I'm not involved in anything. You understand? I only knows whatever I knows because I'm a psychic and God gave me the ability to know things that I don't be around. I don't know it. I don't do none of that. I don't be around it. No, 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 no. Nope. I don't even know what that is. I have no idea. None. You understand me? Not at all. The seat in the reverse. I ain't even lying to you. I don't got nothing to do with nothing nobody else got going on. I don't know nothing. Don't ask me no questions. Lord have mercy, even that sound funny. Because it remind me of YK Osiris when they was like, is she worth it though? Is she worth it though? In the beginning of that song, he like, yeah, she worth it. Don't ask me no more questions. Do he got a lisp? Okay. Do he got a lisp though? Because that's what it's given too. He could, you understand, A Boogie with a hoodie. You all got lisp, that part right there. I ain't laughing at you. I'm just saying you do. You understand? It'd be funny when you all say certain things. When you say, don't ask me no more questions. Oh my God. So you got the sun and financial or success, new beginnings, success, okay, possibly where career is concerned or just in life in general is what I'm saying here. And it's like your money is going to be a little bit better or it's going to be better in general. Somebody you've been saving and inching and pinching and stuff like that, or are you going to buy this now and then buy that another time or something like that. I see your money getting so much better where it's like you don't have to do that, okay? But I'm gonna be honest, it's like you were learning fundamental lessons, okay, where finances and things like that is concerned. You understand real shit. You had to learn to restrict yourself at times and stuff like that, but without coming into this poverty mindset about everything, okay? Like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do this and I ain't gonna be able to do that. It's looking like you're like, well, next time I'll do that. Instead of like, I can't do this and I can't do that, I'll do it and I'm gonna get to it, that type of shit. And it's like, you will. And then so that's how stuff started to come for you and happen for you. It's like you just start handling things because your mindset changed and started to move. You started to move in a ways where it's like, I do got it. I just gotta do this first or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna handle this first and then I'm gonna handle that. Okay, and things like that. You just started moving in a different way. Hi, Kai. Look at that. I've been waving at people lately too, bro. They've been waving at me. No bullshit. It's been people that stick their hand out their car window and wave and shit and stuff like that to me. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Like a couple weeks ago, niggas was yelling cuss words at me out their car when I crossed the street. Like, who the fuck this bitch ass nigga cussing me? I don't even know. I'm looking at that type of shit. I'm going across the street to the gas station to get a soda. Niggas talking shit to me out their car. Bitch, like, damn, I can't go across the street to the store. The fuck? I miss them days when the store was right on the corner. That type of shit. But it's okay. Because I ain't trying to go back to that neighborhood either. But yeah, stores used to be right on the corner. You understand? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Aw, your heart chakra in a good place, healthy place, where it's like you able to receive love and people been showing you love. You've been showing other people love too. So it's like you up in this reciprocal energy where love is concerned and you're going to be experiencing more love. I'm hearing like gentle waves of love, gentle love, okay? The seed in the reverse. So small acts of kindness and things like that, simple. Waving, say hi to a stranger, that type of things like that. Smiling at other people instead of mugging and stuff like that. Some of y'all, you got RBA and shit, but it's like I'm hearing you've been catching yourself sometimes. That part right there, catching yourself, okay, when it matters. I'll say that. Cause sometimes you can't. And who the fuck? Which one of y'all's be creating them memes and stuff? Reels with them Barbie dolls. That be sitting there like, who be doing that, fam? Cause y'all been the captions have been having me like, why y'all doing that? The captions been really taking me overboard. You understand? Cause it's like, what the hell? Let me find out. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel here. Because I've been really catching myself with that face. Lord have mercy. Especially when I walk outside sometimes. You know, soon as I get out there. You understand? And then I have to be like, girl, fix your face. Then my mind like, but it stink out here. It stink out here. Why it smell like that? I can't help it. That shit crazy. Okay? So a woman holding a coin. Then you got this thinking man. Somebody is creating them damn Barbie doll reels and stuff like that. They be making them Barbie doll. Putting people real thoughts and shit like that they be thinking and saying up under them damn captions and stuff like that while the Barbie doll sitting there making that damn face like that. Somebody had me laughing too long the other day. I ain't gonna even lie. It was like I could not stop laughing. And then I think it was like one of them, like how I be laughing with y'all here. I bust out laughing. I'm by myself. It just was so fucking loud and I couldn't help it. I didn't even share it up on my story because it was too direct. Y'all be messy. Oh my god, sometimes y'all be messy. I couldn't even share it. You understand? That part right there. That's how it was like, oh my god, no. How did they see this? Look at that. Who's this person? You know, somebody they got a deep insight. You know what I'm saying? Period. They be paying attention and shit. You got daughter romance here too. And all tied up in the reverse, right? So somebody you ready to get some, you ready to date. You understand that part? You ready to go. He said he ain't trying to just date anybody. He not just ready to date. He ready for whoever's supposed to be his. Broken heart in the reverse. They're that envy in the reverse there. So yeah, somebody is like taking it easy out here. It's like you already know what's good. He already knew you was finna be his. Get your big, I knew you was gonna be mine. That part right there. If somebody just they been watching him and they know that you good, that's a thing too. Some people just check on you to see if you okay. They not really stalking you. They just really genuinely want to make sure that you're okay and stuff like that. Somebody could really just like sometimes check somebody's social media or something, or you know, if they not around you, just to make sure you okay and you happy. When they see you okay and you happy, they be good. When they see that you still single and celibate, they be even better. Who's this, bro? That part right there. So somebody is a friend, somebody smart and intelligent. And then you got somebody who likes you, okay? That part right there. So that part. So somebody that I knew you was gonna be mine. Looking at, they chilling anyways. That part they just want you to. Somebody, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. Every time I hear that, I'm like somebody who can make it better. Somebody. Well, listen here. That part right there. Now y'all could just be happy together. Real shit. Because they made it better for themselves. God helped make it better for them. And now you could just come in with the back rubs, the back shots. Look at that. Let me stop. All that type of shit. Whatever. You understand? That part right there. Get your big, get your big. That part right there. What song is that? It's a Jamie Foxx song, and that's what I'm hearing. He said, "You know what I want. I know what you want. Tell me what." That part right there. It's the song. What is that song called? I don't know, but he's like, "I know, and I know, and I know how to get it. Let me in your world. You know what I like, and you know what I want. So y'all both on that with each other. And that's that song, Can I Take You Home, Girl? Get you all alone, girl. What'd he say? And do you how I want to? I don't know about all that. Uh, look at that. Look at this shit. It's the truth. Who's this guy? Angel of Balance. That's your balance, whoever he is. That part right there, there's your match. Oh, shit. Because I'm just hearing freaky. Listen. That part right there. Oh, Lord. You make my mouth water. That part. Somebody, you want to eat them up. That part right there. You know who the fuck you talking about. No, the fuck I don't. Oh, God, we got that part right there. You gonna get shocked then if you see that person. And since you done detached like that, that's the truth. Okay? Victory here. And strategy. And man holding the coin. You that part right there. And somebody take some sort of action, bro. Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck going on right here, right now. The man holding the coin is the male of value in your life. He is somebody who's valuable. So is the woman holding the coin. We got both of them out here. The man coming out now. So what you just was saying, you said now you don't need to the person to like help you out of a tough position or something. Now y'all could just oh my God, what you said, back shots and back rubs and back shots, huh? Somebody could have some light colored eyes, hazel eyes, a very slender face, or just like brown eyes to the point where you could see the brown in their eyes. You could see it. They could be slender. They could have hair. They could be any race outside of black or mixed race as well, is what I'm seeing here. They could also be light-skinned black person. He got model features. He got a sexy jawline. Somebody could have a big nose and small lips. I don't know. That's how this man look. Okay. And this part could be kind of like strong. Okay. On his face too. Angel of love energy coming out here. This man had to learn to love himself. He had to make money and stuff like that too. But it's like he established himself where his career and finances are concerned. Then he had to focus on his self-love journey before he come towards this woman offering her love. Okay, well, it's like she probably already like showed him some sort of love, or she just a loving person. Okay, and he also was enlightened with the sixth chakra here. Probably went to see a psychic, and the psychic tell him that you love him. I'm not going to attest it. Looking at us, because you know, period. I don't know. If you love them, if you love somebody, you love somebody. That don't mean you in love with them. The romance might make you fall in love with them, but the love is genuine. The seed in the reverse with this woman holding the heart there. I'm gonna tell you the truth about what I saw behind the deceit. Seventh chakra. So either a past life connection or high-ranking spiritual individuals, high-ranking people, or it's with your seventh chakra crown, royalty, spiritual royalty, lineage, or something like that. Y'all were always meant to connect with each other or meet each other because of y'all bloodlines. Okay, not even just the bloodlines; It's the rank in your in whatever it is. Okay, if it's spirituality, divinity, y'all's gonna end up meeting each other or something. But it's the fact that y'all were actually meant to be together. And that's one thing I've been walking around here talking shit. It ain't meant to be. Randomly walking around my house saying stuff. Nope, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Because the exes and shit. Hell no. Anything come up, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. Get over it. Move on. Keep walking around. I don't care. If I'm trying to plant the seeds in they head too. Shit. If they the one sending this towards me, that's what I'm saying back. And nope, it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. What's done is done. Look at that. Yin yang energy there. That's crazy. So, yep, you and that person, that's what it is. They got the divine masculine force energy, and you might have that divine feminine force energy, or vice versa. But that's why y'all able to come together. Y'all should come together because possibly I'm seeing very balanced even while y'all separate. I'm gonna just keep that real too. You understand? But perhaps it might just get way bigger. You understand? Whatever power that y'all hold separately, okay, once y'all come together. Because I was thinking like, well, when y'all get together, it's going to be balanced. It said that before too. But he's already balanced and she's already balanced. So appreciation. And perhaps y'all could have helped each other where that is concerned. Okay? And that's why. That's where the love came from. It's because that person could have probably been giving you advice or saying something or sending certain energy towards you that they knew that you needed, vice versa, and that helped that person. Appreciation. So I see a woman or a male with such gratitude. You hear me? How I'm talking now is somebody else. I don't know. They got a lot of gratitude for somebody. The woman holding the heart. She could be that person, and a person could very much appreciate her as well. So yes, it's like a divine family, okay? And it's like two people, the leader of the males, the leader of the women's, or some shit like that, or the ones that possess the gifts that the women's supposed to have. The man possessed the gifts the man's supposed to have. And y'all actually know each other or something like that. I was listening to this older lady talking. I swear it was like she was cold talking, and she was like, God told me Mother Nature was out here, period, in a woman or something too. You ain't gonna lie, but that's what that old lady made me feel like. I was walking past, but I ended up hearing so much of what she was talking, and it was what she said to me. When I walked past her, she said, "Oh, my baby, there go my baby." And she said, "You know I got 2 kids, right? I got a son, he's a king, and I got a daughter, she's the queen." And then I'm like, what the fuck? And she was talking to me, talking about my baby. And I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And kept walking. It was kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little like, the fuck? Why she just say that? To me. And she's an older woman and stuff. I understand why you saying it, but to be my baby, that part right there, I'm grown. Look at that too, But it's like I just take the love. You understand that part right there? Broken heart in the reverse. She said they fight with each other for no reason. They always fighting. Cause it was like she was saying some like biblical shit or something. Now he a king and she a queen, and they be fighting with each other, and they both should just learn to respect and acknowledge each other for the fact that he a queen, he a king, and I was listening. Cause why she called me her baby like that when I walked past her? Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Okay. That's sacral. Something sacred. Appreciation, broken heart. Oh, you just the one. You like, I never told the world about you. I never told the homies about you. Not once. All of that type of shit. He don't want to go to none of them award shows. That's not me. You understand? Only the time will tell, prevail to give me a Grammy. I don't know, whatever he was saying. Future was saying that shit up in the inside the mattress. It's somebody who got it out the mud, whoever that masculine is too. And he always liked it. He just wasn't finna tell nobody. And even if he felt like they knew, he ain't tell nobody until he felt like he needed to. That's the truth. So he did tell people eventually, but he wasn't telling nobody nothing at first. Man holding the heart, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. He wasn't saying shit to nobody about how he feel about this woman, and then he eventually did. He did when his heart chakra got right. I guess he wasn't saying, he didn't probably understand his feelings if he had any. And you know how you would just look at somebody or you be thinking about somebody, where there it go right there, the fourth chakra. So his heart chakra was blocked. It was blocked, and then he healed, and then it became unblocked, but it became unblocked after the healing. So I just need some people to know that you can heal and your chakras can still be blocked. You understand? That's the truth. Chakra here, chakra healing and balancing and opening up is different than like the physical, mental, and emotional healing that you be needing. Like real shit. You got to put that energy into the chakras when you want to heal or open them chakras and things like that. Some other people could help do it for you as well. Is what I'm hearing too, right? But it's like that got to be the focus when it comes to the chakras, and you can't just. It's not about all of them. You got to focus on them one at a time. So he healed emotionally, and then he got balanced where his feelings and emotions is concerned, and then his heart chakra open. Because it's like, just because he was healed don't mean he was wanting to give love to nobody else. He wasn't ready to do that, okay? Or receive it. Thinking man here. He's a smart person, and he be thinking a lot, and he think about somebody. Then I just say that, and but he's like, more so, I want her to do well. I want to see her successful. I want to see her do well. But then it's like, why? Why do you want to see her do well? Why do you want to see her successful and things like that? And things like that as well. Why do I want her to be free? I don't want her to be tied up in her mind or with nothing or things like that either. I want her to be able to experience life, okay, as a valuable woman, a wealthy woman, okay? I want her healthy woman. All of that type of stuff. So this person really do care about you. And so some people could have been wondering why. Why you think about, why you talking about her, why you care about her, what is so special about her, or whatever the case may be. Family members, okay? But at the same time, they do want you happy. And that could be one of your family members as well. They want to see you do well, and they want to see you happy. They watch you, and they proud of you. They probably ain't told you that. It's a family member. They will though, okay? With the fifth chakra, they probably want to talk to you. Contract here, the garden and the gate. So trust God where something is concerned, or some sort of coming together with somebody, and it's like, be confident to make the arrangement or the agreement to, you know what I'm saying, is what I'm seeing here. It's also something that anxiety in the reverse. Somebody like literally, I don't know, shit. They could you do magic to make people not have anxiety, the same way you do magic to make people have anxiety. Somebody could just be very like good with their words, is giving manipulation, okay? And then they just tell somebody something so that that person could not worry, right? Literally. Like a person just telling you, you don't have nothing to worry about, but they don't know if you got nothing to worry about or not. But they constantly say it. They say it so much that your ass just, your mind get tricked and feel like you don't got to worry. You don't got no worries at all. And then you don't have none. But he not intuitive. He just was saying don't worry and shit. Like, cause just don't worry, you know? That part right there. But then it's like, you didn't have nothing to worry about. So he was right. It should be. I turned him into a psychic. Looking ass. Something like that. Looking ass. That's what it's giving. Look at this shit. I'm not even playing. That's crazy. Goddess of the moon, Karen connections. It's somebody that you care about. You know, you just probably can't think of them because you got multiple different Karen connections that are different dynamics. They different, and I guess you've detached from emotional, like romantic feelings or lustful feelings right now. And this person likes you and wants you, so you kind of like are not able to see them right now. That's the truth. You also walked away from them. God and I'm not gonna let you not know who it is. Look at that man holding the heart. You walked away from them. That part right there, they gonna get so detailed.